And so what we will do is we will come and we'll use a wall, okay? And when you are close to the wall, I would like you to face the wall, place your hands just slightly above your hips, okay? And then slowly walk your body away from the wall so you can create a beautiful 90-degree angle. So you can see that my hips are over my ankles. Ears are aligned with my biceps, engaging the muscles on the legs, drawing the navel toward the spine. Just easy breath in and out, lengthening through the lower back, lengthening through the sides of your torso. Armpits gently lifting, heart gently melting down toward the floor. Spread the toes on both of your feet, ground through the heels. Take another 3 deep inhales and exhales. And then slowly after next exhalation, bring yourself all the way close to the wall and rest your forehead just for a couple of inhales and exhales on the wall to relax the neck, to relax your shoulders. Wonderful. So we will need a chair now, and I would like you to place the chair so that the back of your chair can be close to the wall, so that its chair doesn't tip anywhere back and forth, okay? And then what I would like you to do is just place a block on the chair, and we will place the block a little bit slightly to the right side of, the chair, okay? So it's not in the middle, slightly on the right. I am in Tadasana, a mountain pose, and I am about a foot away from the chair. Hands on the hips, and then step your right foot on the block, okay? If the block is too much, you don't have to use the block, okay? Then as you are here in this pose, watch for the bottom left foot. Make sure that the toes on that foot are pointing toward the direction of the chair, so they're not splaying out. And then for a second, you can gently lift the toes on that left foot and find the mound of a big toe and inner heel on that bottom left foot. That's it. Just ground through it. That will help you to lift away from the waistline, away from that lower back. And then you can release the toes down. Do the same thing with your right foot. So lift the toes on the right foot that is on the block or on the chair. Press into the mound of a big toe on that right foot and press into the heel. Very, very nice. And then as you are here, your arms can be alongside of your body, lifting the chest, or you can extend your arms overhead, grounding to the mound of the big toes and the heels on both of your feet, hugging the thighs toward the middle line. Take another nice deep inhale, and on the exhalation, release your arms and step your right foot down. Move the block gently to the left of your chair, Tadasana, a mountain pose, and step your left foot on the chair. Or again, if that's too high, stay with the left foot on the chair. As you are here, place your hands on the hips. Look at the toes of that right foot, square them with the front wall, and lift the toes on that right foot so you can feel the mound of a big toe of that right foot pressing into the yoga mat. Press the right heel into the yoga mat. That helps you to lift and lengthen through the torso. And then release gently the toes down. Lift the toes of the left foot off the block. Press into the mound of a big toe and the heel of that left foot. That helps you to lift. And then slowly you can again extend your arms up So you can see that it's also a little bit balancing pose. Get it? Nicely lifting, lengthening, expanding through your torso. Chin is parallel to the floor. Lifting and lengthening that left outer hip is away from the waistline. Take another nice deep inhale, and then on the exhale, come all the way down. Beautiful job. You can remove just kind of, the block for a side. And then I would like to show you what we will do next, okay? So our next pose will be that I will have the side of my chair facing the wall, side there, okay? And then if you can, place one block on the chair, okay? And then the second block is going to come in between your knee and the wall. So the way the setup looks like is that I come close to the wall, I place my right foot on just kind of, on the block, and then I take this size of the block and place it between me and just kind of the wall. I can show it also this way. Taking just nicely my right foot on the block, okay? Placing the block in between me and the knee. You can see that the left hip and left just kind of, foot are beautifully aligned. Again, if the block feels too much for, the bottom right foot, just take it away and use just only that one block there. And then as you are here, just pressing your fingertips into the wall, grabbing through that standing left leg, lifting the toes on both of your feet, grabbing to the mat of the big toes, and the heels on both of your feet. And just pressing gently from the right inner thigh all the way toward the right inner knee, where the block is. I'm lengthening and expanding from the inner right hamstring muscle. Take another nice deep inhale. And then exhale, slowly come down. We'll do the same thing on the other side, okay? So I will again use both sides, of the room just to show, what can be done, just, so that you see better. So this time it's going to be the left foot is going to be on the block. So I place the left foot on the block, knee over the ankle bone, and then I place the second block in between the left knee and the wall. And again, I square my torso with the wall in front of me, lifting the toes on both of your feet, grabbing to the mat of the big toes and the heels, releasing the toes down, lifting through the chest, and then pressing the fingertips into the wall. So I can stretch all the way from that left inner hamstring, all the way toward my left knee, lengthening and lifting through the crown of your head. So this is a very beautiful hip opening, gentle one, shoulders relaxed with your ears. And it's an opening with a lot of support from the chair and from those blocks. Take another nice deep inhale. And then on the exhalation, you can come out of the pose. Beautiful, just like that, okay? So what I would like you now to do just for a second, you place the chair on your yoga mat. You come in front of the yoga mat. You place your hands on the chair. And then you stretch in this abbreviated downward facing dog. So you nicely lengthen, lift nicely just kind of through the torso. Ears align with your biceps and breathe in and out. Triceps hugging toward the middle line. Take another 3 deep inhales and exhales right here in the pose. And then slowly on the next inhalation, see if you can come into the plank pose. Just adjust the distance between your feet, legs, and the chair so that the shoulders are over your wrists. Engage the inner thighs, engage the core. So this is something really important for the back. Take another nice deep inhale. And then on the exhalation, shift the hips back all the way nicely in the space back behind you in downward facing dog. Wonderful. And then walk yourself all the way close to the chair. And head is the last part of your body that comes up into the asana. Beautiful. Excellent. So we will continue. Again, if it's possible to use the wall, it's great, because you will place the side, of the chair again against the wall. And as you do that, what you will do is, again, optional, using block to step on. So the right side of your body is close to the wall. I place the block down, and I place the right foot on the block. Again, if it's too high, just take the block away. And then I place the single layer of the block between the wall and the outside of the right knee. I'm facing forward and relaxing into the asana. You will rise up with your left arm nicely up toward the ceiling. And from the left side of your torso, you gently start to rotate toward the wall. And then you can place your hands on the wall so that they are parallel to the floor. Grounding through the left heel, lift the toes on the left foot, ground to the mound of a big toe on the left foot, and through the heel, pressing down of the left foot. Lift through the chest, and then rotate from your torso to the right side of the room. Shoulders are relaxed. The lumbar spine, the lower back, the hips, the pelvis, they are quiet. This is just the upper torso, the thoracic spine, beautiful twist. Just take another nice deep inhale and exhale. And then slowly on the next exhalation, just simply relax and release, come back to the center. Excellent. So this is beautiful, beautiful stretch for, the lower back. I will turn the chair to the other side. This time it's going to be left side of my body close to the wall, left foot on the block, placing the second block between my outer left knee and the wall. Knee over the ankle bone. Tadasana. Make sure that you don't lose that block that is, between the knee and the wall. It's helping you to maintain the alignment. Inhale. You can rise up even both of your arms if you can, lift through the chest. Rotate from the right side of your torso, and then slowly bringing your arms to the side. Nice deep inhale and exhale, lifting through the chest, lifting the toes on both of your feet, grounding to the mound of the big toes and your heels. Lengthen through the crown of your head, and gently rotate even your neck to the left, relaxing the shoulders. Fingertips supporting you on the wall, pressing into the wall. Take another nice deep inhale and exhale, and then slowly come all the way out of the pose. Beautiful, excellent job, okay? So what I want you now to do is, and you can keep, the chair where it is, but I would now suggest a belt, okay? And what we are going to do is we are going to do a hamstring stretch. You are close to the wall, so if the balance is an issue, it can just kind of be help to you. So I will start again with the left foot on the chair, placing the belt around my left foot. And then what I will simply do is I will stretch the heel of that left foot, nicely on the chair, lifting through the chest. Some of us, if the balance is an issue, you can all the way close, your whole body, your left hip, left shoulder close to the wall, and then press into the mound of the big toe and inner heel on just kind of, that left foot. Of course, those of you who are a little bit more flexible, you can just kind of, grab the belt and extend the belt all the way and the leg in front of you. So that's the other option for track 2. Just a nice deep inhale and exhale, breathing in and out. Beautiful. And then slowly relax and release. You can turn the chair on the other side. Very nice. So this is important to stretch our hamstring muscles for the health of our lower back. Right side of your body close to the wall. Again, if you use the wall, place just kind of the heel on the chair and the belt there. And again, shimmy yourself close to the wall if the balance is an issue. Press the mound of a big toe and your heel off that right foot into the belt. And here is your stretch. Or track 2, nice to just kind of grab the belt and extend the belt all the way with the right leg parallel to the floor in front of you. Just a nice deep inhale and exhale right here, breathing in and out. And you stay for about at least 8 inhales and exhales. Wonderful. Take another deep inhale. And then on the exhalation, slowly, nicely come out of the pose. Outstanding, okay? So what I want you now to do is, we are going to do same action, but opening the legs outward, okay? So take the chair, again, close to the wall. This time you can step about 1.5 foot or 2 feet away from the chair, okay? And what you will do is you bend the knee, you open up just kind of nicely the leg to the side. And then what I will ask you to do is, you will put the belt on the foot and square nicely your hips with the front, and then extend through your right heel and lifting nicely through the chest, okay? Again, your whole body can be against the wall. The main thing is, again, that you are lifting the toes, grounding through the mound of the big toes and your heels. And then if you feel like you can go a little further, you may micro bend just that left knee and then take the left leg to the side, not really using just kind of, the wall back behind you, or if you want to, you still can. Just a nice deep inhale and exhale, breathing in and out. Very, very nice. And then slowly coming all the way out of the post in a secure way. Wonderful. So opening through those inner hips in a little bit more active way, standing up. This time we'll work on our right leg. So again, about 1.5, 2 feet away from the chair. Place the right foot on the chair, and then turn the toes to the right, and then slowly press into the belt. So you can start with this beautiful opening of, the chest. And again, for those of you who can do it right there in the middle of the room, you just kind of can bring the leg all the way to the side in this variation. Just breathe in and out. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Very, very good. And then slowly bringing the leg back down on the floor. Outstanding, okay? So what I would like you now to do is, again, bring the chair close by, place your hands on the chair, and come again into downward facing dog, okay? So stretch nicely that back. Just a nice, easy breath in and out. And we'll go through a very gentle vinyasa here. So as you are here, on the next inhalation, come into the plank pose. Now, as you are in a plank, you can hold here, or for track 2, you can gently descend your hips and pelvis toward the chair as you draw the navel toward the spine and as you press the heels all the way back. This is optional. You can stay in a plank, you don't have to do this. And then nicely inhale. On the exhalation, draw the navel toward the spine and shift yourself all the way back Again, in this beautiful downward facing dog variation. Excellent job. And then slowly walk yourself toward the chair and slowly, nicely come up. Beautiful. Excellent job. So we will continue here, okay? So I have a chair in the middle of my yoga mat, okay? And I will be sitting sideways, okay? So I'm going to sit, nicely on the chair so that the back of the chair is on the side, okay? And then as we are here relaxing the shoulders, lengthening through the crown of our head, so the right side of your body is close to the back of the chair. So what I will do now is I will take my left hand, grab the chair, and then the right hand all the way further back. Shoulders relaxed. Press the feet down into the floor. Again, lift the toes, guys. Ground through the mound of the big toes. Can you see how it lifts you away from the waistline? Just that action, lifting the toes off the floor. That's it, pressing into the mound of the big toes. Lift through the crown of your head, shoulders relaxed. And on the exhalation from the left side of your torso, turn gently to the right. Make sure that you are not spreading the knees any wider, that you are staying just kind of, in that stable position, not leaning your chest toward the back of the chair, but staying nice, long, and upright. Broaden across the collarbones. Relax the shoulders and turn even your neck to the right. What a beautiful, beautiful stretch and twist for, the spine. You can see again, it's taking the action all the way in your torso, in your shoulders, in your neck. Take a deep inhale, exhale, relax, and release. Come back to the center. And we will move to the other side. Just for the sake of, watching me, I will a little bit position the chair now different way. You stay where you are. But what I will do is I will now sit with the left side of my body close, to the back of the chair. The other option here is for some of us to play the medium size of the block between the knees, and that helps you to stay really centered. Shoulders over your hips, right hand on the chair, and then left hand further back on just kind of, the back of the chair. Relax the shoulders, lift through the crown of your head, lift the toes, arch and toes, so you can press into the mound of the big toes, lift away from the waistline as you do that. Ground through the heels, release the toes down, and then gently on the exhalation, rotate from the right side of your torso to the left side of the room. Shoulders relaxed, broadening across the collarbones, and turning the neck all the way to the left side of the room. Just breathe in and out. It can be such a beautiful and life-saving practice for the back. Just really doing these poses that are so supportive of the alignment of the spine. And then slowly on the exhalation, come all the way back to the center. Just remember, it's never ever about doing some complex poses. It's about knowing the movement of the spine I need to do and create the most optimal movement for the range of the motion that I need to create in my spine, in my body. So now what we will do is, we will just sit on a chair. We are sitting in the first half of the chair. And as you do that, you spread the feet slightly a little bit wider than your hips. Can you see that? And as you are here, you lift through the chest. And then on the exhalation, you simply slide first your elbows, on the knees. You can bring the fingertips together. And this already, my friend, is a beautiful decompression in your lumbar spine. Can you feel that? Now we can go further, meaning you can then release the inner elbows on the inside of your knees and shins. You can then gently grab your feet, relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Then just simply rest here for a few inhales and exhales to release the tension in the lumbar spine. So if you walk for a long period of time and your back is aching, okay, this is just such a beautiful way to release just the tension that can be built up in the lower back. Take a nice deep inhale and then exhale, slowly bringing yourself up. Here is the last part of your body that comes up, lifting nicely through the chest. Excellent. So we will come from this all the way on the back. What you will need now to have is close by your blanket and a belt, okay? So let me just change this in a second, in a jiffy. And then what we will do is now, we are going to come all the way on our back. Some of you might like to have a little support for the neck and for the head. Others don't need it. I'll just show it in case that some of us might find this really, really helpful. So as I come back down, I make sure that it is only the neck and the head that are on the support of the blanket, okay? As you are here, you start with your knees about hip-width apart. Place your hands on your belly. Just take a few inhales and exhales. And then slowly lift the sole of the right foot, off the floor. And then place both of your hands back behind your right thigh, okay? Not the top of the knee, but behind the right thigh, okay? And then as you are here, just extend the left leg in front of you. Point the toes on both of your feet toward the ceiling. Relax the shoulders, just breathe in and out. Easy breath in and out, and then gently rotate just that the right thigh slightly to the right, so that the right thigh and right knee are pointing in the direction of your right shoulder. Left buttock, left calf muscle, left heel pressing down into the yoga mat. Take another inhale and exhale, and then slowly return the knee toward the center, and then relax the foot down. Bend your left knee, place both of your hands back behind your left thigh, and extend your right leg all the way in front of you. Relax your shoulders. Point the toes toward the ceiling. Press into the Madhva Bhikta and inner heel on that right foot into the space. Pretend that there is a wall that you are pressing that Madhva Bhikta and inner heel of that right bottom foot into. And then on the next exhalation, rotate the left thigh slightly to the side and in the direction of your left shoulder. Beautiful. It's easy. It's not complicated, my friend. Just very gentle movement to help your hips, your sacrum, your pelvis to regain again the sense of stability. And then come all the way back to the center, bend both of your knees, and just nicely relax for a couple of inhales, couple of exhales. Excellent. And then if this is possible, bring your knees close to your chest. Give yourself a little hug there, so hold on your shins. Now you can stay here and press the lower back down into the floor. Or track 2, you can now lift the chest and bring the forehead and just, your chin toward the chest, your forehead toward the knees, pressing the sacrum down. And then everyone coming all the way back down, the head, the feet, and then again take another nice deep inhale and exhale. Now take the belt again, okay? So now we are going to go into the hamstrings and hips in a very supportive reclined way. So as you are here, just take your belt on the right foot, right in the middle of that right foot, okay? So not below the mound of a big toe and mound of the toe, but place it all the way in the middle of the foot and try to straighten through the right knee. So in case that you need to loosen up the belt to do it, okay? And then see, for a second, join on the outside with your left leg of that belt, of that right leg, so that both of the legs are aligned, and then release the left leg, nice straight line down on the yoga mat. Shoulders relaxed, just breathe in and out. Engage that right quadricep muscle. Both sides of your sacrum should be on the floor. Spreading the toes, again, find spreading almost like you are lifting the toes off the floor. So you are flexing the toes even here without having actually any floor to support those, feet or those toes. But you point them toward those toes, toward your body, and press into the mount of the big toe and inner heel on each foot. You will get much more out of the pose. And then hold the belt only with your right hand, turn the toes slightly to the right, place your left hand on the top of your left thigh and go maybe just kind of a couple of inches to the side. You can also extend the left arm to the left side of the room. And then you can bend the right elbow to bring just that, right leg to the side, but you are really supported with that right elbow on the floor. So this is more therapeutic way to get into the hamstring muscle. Just breathe in and out. And then slowly come all the way nicely back to the center. Bring the leg and one more time up toward the ceiling, and then slowly relax and release. Beautiful. Just notice the difference between the right and left side of your body. And I move to the other side because I'm close to the wall, and so it would be hard for me to do it on the opposite leg because the wall would be in the way. If that's what you have at home, you can do the same, because now we will be working our left leg. So lifting the left leg, placing the belt in the middle of the left foot, extending through the elbow joints, joining with the right leg for a second on the outside of the belt to release the sacrum, left and right side of your sacrum down, then release the right heel down, relax the shoulders. And again, flex the toes. Again, pretend you are standing up and lifting the toes off the floor. And then press into the mount of the big toes and inner heels. Relaxing the shoulders. This is such a beautiful, beautiful way to get into the major hamstring muscles of your legs. And they are very much connected to what's happening in your spine. Left outer hip is moving away from the left side of your rib cage. In other words, left hip is not jamming into your rib cage. Then hold the belt with your left hand, turn the toes slightly to the left. Again, right hand on the thigh or to the side, and then slowly, gently bringing the left leg to the side. And again, I would suggest to bend the left elbow down, pressing it against the floor, so you get a little bit of support there, for yourself. And sometimes I even use a bolster for a client outside of that, left outer thigh to just help them to support more if there is, an issue that needs that type of, support, additional support for them. And then slowly come all the way back to the center. Again, both hands on the belt, press again, mount the big toe and that inner heel. Wonderful. And then slowly, just release nicely the leg, bend both of your knees, and just nicely putting the belt aside. Very, very nice. Just take a nice, easy breath in and out. And then I would like to show you the setup today for Shavasana. Now I have what it's called a yoga chair. And yoga chair is a chair that doesn't have in the back that full part of the support for the back. It's empty, it's open. So for me, it's very easy to place my calves, and relax them on the chair, okay? And I will show you some other variation to this, okay? What is really important is please watch the angle between my knees and my hips. Can you see that it's not kind of vertical, like I'm not like this, okay? You can see that I have the knees slightly away from the hips. It's a very gentle, tiny, just kind of angle there. But what it does, it allows my calves to be fully relaxed, and it allows my hips and lower back really, really, really ground down into the floor, which is really important for people who have lower back pain. This is amazing pose. This is one of the things that if you fly on a plane, you come to the hotel room and just you feel achy, after a long day. This is such a beautiful restorative pose. Now, you can create this if you do have the type of a chair that you can easily extend the legs. Many times people don't have that. So you just kind of, try to see if you can do it, on a side, so, using the same variation, but just using the side of, the chair, okay? So see what, works for you better. Again, notice the knee and the hip, the ankle. Now, the other thing that I want to point out is also have a support onto your neck, again, from the blanket. And then your arms are relaxed aside, just, about 5-6 inches away from your body, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Just settle down. Feather the nest. Don't run away from Shavasana practice. Believe it or not, this is actually the very most important part of your practice, because all comes together here. So just for a few minutes, I would like you just to simply acknowledge the weight of your calves on a chair or on a support that you have there. Relaxing your thighs, hips, relaxing your lower back, middle back, and your upper back, belly, and let your chest rise and fall naturally with your breath. Relaxing the palms of your hands, wrists, your forearms, biceps, shoulders, and your neck. Relax your jaw and all the mimic muscles of your face, your forehead, your temples, and even the crown of your head. And just stay here. See if you can stay for a minute or two just to simply tune into the natural flow of your breath. Breathing in and out through the nostrils if it's possible. You got this. Stay there. Just feel the sensation of the legs becoming really heavy. And that helps your lower back to really settle down, to be grounded into the floor. The belly is completely relaxed. Notice just that very gentle rise and fall of the belly. And just stay here just for another minute before we close. Easy breath in and out. So the practice of Shavasana relaxation is complete, and you are complete.